Hey, Zoodles. Let me know if you can hear me. I need to get new elastics for my shock mount. Hey, Terrence. Cool. Man, I love this song. Face the Nova era, new day shines, fallen angels will arise. Nova era brings the ashes back to life. Over now, fallen over life. Angels will arise back to life. Probably just working through the quest backlog, to be honest. There's so much stuff in the backlog. I haven't even did the Wanderer quest yet. Wind and sunrise again, new day shines. Angels will arise. Nova era brings the ashes back to life. Back to life. This song's absolutely one of my favorite songs. A staple of the power metal genre, if you will. Era brings the ashes back to life. I went down a guitar rabbit hole last night when I was staying up to get some accounting done. I almost wanted to just cancel stream today, but we're gonna keep pushing. The candles in the darkness. Affections, centuries went on. It's a jumbled turbulence, my eyes can leave, and then welcome to the end. Ordinary earth, ordinary earth. Can hold and drag. Hey, Scissor. To our millennium suns, don't you show us the way, futures we come. To ground. Spurring for your return. You got Blackcliff? Oh yeah, we need to check. I need to check that shop. I might have to do that too. When do we get that event for the flower sword? Is that event live yet? Whispering. Don't forget we have some new codes in the code stash for Genshin. Right, this is my very first Blackcliff weapon. I've never acquired a Blackcliff weapon before this. And this basically lets me go all in on crit, right? Because I don't have to worry about crit damage. When the world has a tragic fate. You know, funny story, Star Rail lets you refine multiple stuff at once. There's like 5 slots in Star Rail for identical weapon refining. The acid rain is burning your eyes. Do 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 do. 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 It's okay. We'll pull for Shenhe before Lisa comes back in the shop, right? Santos. Diojari, what's up? Hey, Pete Salt. When did they add drag selecting? I think this patch. Man, look at that ratio. Look at that ratio. Okay. Okay, we gotta go back and farm Emblem of Severed Fate for like forever now. Alright, this is a little bit more workable, I guess. Let me just tweak these artifacts. Crit damage, I need crit rate. Who's got my crit rate? Xiangling. Oh, energy recharge. Yes, ma'am. The acid rain is burning my eyes. That's the way. I like it. Whoa! Look how sharply we've dropped down, though. Okay, there we go. This is better. Back to the sea. Chat, I hope you're doing well. Thanks everybody coming in. 1 to 10 ratio, let's go. Goes on the hearts, about to wake above the words. The time just flies. Punch, 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 Falcon punch. Punch that shield. Bennett! Whoa, my nose around my head. Whoa, my chest will now explode. Ride the wind of brand new day. I found my hope in pride again, rebirth of a man. Whoa! of a brand new day. Are you to stay? I find my hope in pride again. Alright, I'm leveling up the bell for pure stat stick. We'll see how far this HP scaling goes. Hey Gary. How's it going? I just realized the base attack on this is actually really low. When are we getting pearls? Friday. Let's see how much we still have available right now. I think I have some leftover orbs, right? Fontaine will fix the bell for me. Yeah. Farming supply cards through character trials. Yeah, I mean, if you're level 80, you should be able to get it done. You just have to... There's some rotational knowledge required. Some rotational knowledge required there. Is it 4 or 6? It's 6, right? I exactly have just enough. Oh, it's just 4. Oh, thank goodness. I feel like even though I can mass burn these spare blues, it doesn't matter because in the end I still have to use my ore. Dea woo! This is exactly like 1 to 2 right here. This is almost exactly 1 to 2. Alrighty. Alrighty, chat. Delete them from inventory. Do you get coins back for deleting them? Crystals. Do you get blue crystals back? Or is it the green crystals? Oh no. Because if it's blue crystals, then yeah, for sure. I dig it. The gray weapons are the gray ones. Did I like Star Rail? After the Dea drop, I think I like Star Rail more than Genshin. How are the Dea pulls? C1 and 71 pulls. First card at 60 at 70. Well, we were +3 on pity since the Kaching. So who's got the math on that? It was 68 for the first card, including the +3, right? Or it was 71, including that first card. We got C1 2 singles after we got Dea C0. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, baby, baby. It's probably gonna roll defense on that last slot, but still. According to the Theory Crafter spreadsheet, R5 Bell is still the worst. Because the problem with having a lot of base HP is that you have to make up for the crit and crit damage in artifacts, and that's much harder to do. Well, this amount of energy recharge actually feels okay. And to be honest, I'm actually appreciating the fact that she has a jump cancel now. You remember day one we were all pissed off about the jump cancel? The jump cancel is great if you know, kill somebody mid-punch and then you need a way out. Well, I feel like a lot of the Claymores, the passive's not that great. Even Paganus was saying, oh yeah, don't use Serpent Spine because the passive is she can't maintain the stacks. Like, I don't care about the stats, I just want the crit rate. Oh, but you can still dash. You can still dash and burst. Or yeah, not just make it a cancel. Make pressing Q at the end like just initiate a finisher. Wouldn't a finisher be amazing? Oh, look at this. Oh. A finisher would be awesome. Yeah, doesn't she get like one of her? Yeah, like a second Q just uses her dive kick, right? Okay, 45. That's on par with some of our faster clear times on this domain. Yeah, a ground pound? A finisher ground pound or a dive kick? Yeah, she should have freeze immunity. During her burst, she should be immune to cryo. She should have time stop, yep. I kind of want to try this team in Abyss now. This is kind of a fun team because we can actually go higher on crit damage and let Rosaria make up for the lack of crit. Is there any character that can boost the team's crit damage? Just Rosaria for crit rate, right? Wait, did that jump reposition the thing? But Hu Tao's doesn't do it for the party, does hers? Oh, for the party. Oh, is it passive crit rate? Crit rate, but if you have Hu Tao in the party, like, yeah, maybe that's the play. Maybe Dea is designed to be played in a Hu Tao party, so you don't need a shielder anymore. Hu Tao support. Too bad I didn't roll for Hu Tao. like that, the hold and release charge attack. No, I haven't, Hazoodles. I feel like sometimes the ignore interrupt, the uptime is really shaky. I don't like. I thought about playing with tenacity, but man, the proc rate is really bad. Like I don't even notice when her E is proccing from off field. Yeah, see, like right there, it's already faded. Chi-Chi should not have been knocked back. Was that a clam pop? Keqing was a 1.0 character, but she had she actually was one of the first standard characters to get a dedicated rerun banner. I remember thinking, man, wouldn't it be cool if they did a Mondstadt banner where it was just the starter 4 stars and Jean? Wouldn't that have been, like, so cool early on? I think a lot of her hits were reverse melting. Like, Rosaria and Chi-Chi is still not enough cryo application for her to melt. HP Goblet, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's an ICD on it for the Ignore Interrupt. Ignore Interrupt should be up all the time while you're in the field, but the field has a kind of a short duration as C's before C2. Hey, we're getting some almost 30Ks. A 10K melt. Okay, okay. I kind of dig this team. Oh, I think it's the Pyro Square that's also buffing the damage right now. Because we're going back and forth between the Pyro Square. I think I forgot to farm her books yesterday. I want to get her to at least double 9 on this. Yeah, Wednesday. I should have gone and farmed yesterday. I think with the puppet strings I can transmute it, right? We can transmute the puppet strings. What do we need? We need so many books. Alright, let me see how many Praxis Green books I still have. Yeah, I didn't even log in yesterday. I was so upset. New day shines, fallen angels will arise. Nova era brings ashes back. Okay, after this song, we're gonna go listen to Temple of Shadows. Yeah, that was the plan, Nether Anarchy. We were always gonna go for C1 Deo. Although I kind of want to go C2 now. Although getting the weapon is also a possibility. Alright, Hazoodles, thanks for stopping by. Well, I feel like C2 will make me less annoyed at the uptime on the E, right? I feel like the E doesn't last long enough. But I also feel like maybe I don't need to worry about constellations. Would I play Honkai 4th? At this point, I think I'm just gonna graduate from Hoyoverse games at a certain point. I'm getting tired of, like, account planning for mid-budget gacha. We'll see. I mean, if there's enough community for it, I'll probably play it and just go the content creator route, or like I'm doing it just to go through the motions. Which sounds kind of bad saying it out loud, right? But I feel like there's quite a few people who are going to do that with Star Rail. Last night, while I was deep in my guitar YouTube rabbit hole, I really did contemplate just retiring entirely from Hoyoverse games and just variety stream. I found the mock, the MOCs for the Bronya Lego bike. I posted a bunch of links in Discord if anybody wants to buy a Lego bike, Bronya bike. It's like 40 bucks on AliExpress, so I don't know how much shipping that would be. Shipping might be 20 bucks. Stream learning guitar. I probably will, but it's just going to be me doing like guitar grimoire drills over and over again. Shipping was free for you? Oh, hell yeah, Peach Salt. Which link did you buy it from? Because I know I posted like 4 of those links. No, I don't think they're going to end Honkai 3rd. It's still profitable right now. They might have postponed any plans for Honkai 4 till they, you know, wait and see, like, what Star Rail ends up evolving into. I think part of the reason they ended Gun Girl Z for global is just the fact that it stopped being profitable. So as long as Honkai remains profitable, which right now it is, because, you know, last year you had a lot of, you know, Genshin heavy spenders switching over to Honkai, especially on NA. Incineration Drive. Doesn't this just sound so badass? Incineration Drive. I'm actually gonna. I want to listen to Amber May's voice lines. The English VA for Dea is so freaking good. I wish they gave Dea so busted numbers too. Like, they could have made her Pyro Yelan. Nobody would have complained. They would have been like, fuck yeah, Pyro Yelan, give me the damage. It's not even a matter of numbers being strong, right? Like, Sino's numbers are kind of like above average, kind of mid, but like he functions. I think that's the biggest complaint is like at the medium high end, nobody feels like Dea's actually doing anything. Like it takes way too much investment to get her to even a baseline level. Like, that's where the struggle is at. Okay, I'm going to use Rosaria to juice the crit. See if I can pull that off. Hi, Shuba. What's this game you're talking about? Origin of War? Oh, Tower of Fantasy. I mean, as long as you're still having fun doing it, I guess it's all good. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to put Kazuha on P2. I don't think anybody wants a Honkai 4th if it's just set in another alternate universe. But I think they've already deviated from their plans on Honkai 4th quite a few times. Yeah, it's not enough. How is Dea treating you? She's fine in open world and in domains. Not good enough for Abyss.
ここであんたを潰す。行くぞ。燃えろ。よっよっ。全力こう。震えなさい。
我が名はドワクシン君なり。
やるか。許さない。くらえ。へよし。
よ戻れ。
Yeah, I've completely lost interest in any future Hoyoverse games after this. I think I'd rather just put my energy elsewhere. She does feel more fun to play with Blackcliff, but it is still super bad, man. Yeah, when I did Burstbot Ganyu, it felt fun. I was getting good numbers, and then you just think, well, I'm a first month player, right? I have a C6 Xiangling. Why don't I just run Xiangling? The level of investment in terms of time and materials that you have to invest into Dea just to get her remotely close to characters that you already own just doesn't make any sense. Time to jump into the PGR PC client hype train? No, I think we jump into the graduate from Gacha hype train. I think we just save up money and play Final Fantasy 16 on a PS5 Pro. Still not sure. Officially retired from Honkai today, Mokizian. It's fair. This is a good patch to retire on. I would even say, Mokizian, finish wait for chapter 35 to go live, and finish the chapter 35 story, and then you uninstall. Oh, I forgot to put a field down. Takes me 2 rots on this one. Hey, look, her field's on cooldown. if every one of her punches just automatically did 3 times as much damage, I don't think anybody would be upset.
姿を見せよ。
諦める。眠るの。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
黒き翼。
やるか。
I think her ignore interrupts should just be a built-in party passive at this point.
やばっ。許さない。
Yeah, I switched back to her and nothing's off cooldown. It's tragic.
行くぞ。
Hey Nor, thank you for 6 months. I'm sorry Nor, I'm being super doomer about Dea right now. I feel like they really need to change her number tuning, but you know MiHoYo's not gonna do shit. Like, it makes me so pessimistic about the company as a whole right now. I watched the Jeff stream. I watched it live the day of the patch. Yeah. You pulled for her too? She's a good waifu pull. Like, she's a good collector pull for sure. But I kind of want to get C2 now because it's like her field just doesn't last long enough. She's less than mid, Mokizian. If she was mid, we wouldn't be complaining so bad. If she was mid, everybody would actually be okay with that. She is actually substandard. Yeah, no, that's what I said. I said that on Twitter too, Shuba. Like right now, Aloy plays better without constellations existing than a C6 Dea. Sack Sword? No, Sack Sword you lose too much like actual throughput. Just to get an extra E, you lose too much in terms of passive stats, whether that's crit rate or crit damage. Yeah, like if you're free to play Genshin, I'm so glad that I just had so much stockpiled and I got C1 super early. So like I still have this much saved up for Shinhe. I'm gonna get C1 Shinhe. And you can see here in the history, in the pull history, if it ever loads. We got C1 super early. Right? We got wow. We got C1 super early. What they should do, though, you see this? She needs to just have another passive, and it's just ignore interrupt. Whatever the E was supposed to be, they should just make it a whole separate passive, and then just give the E a shorter cooldown, so she can spam something when she's on field, for like, just more reactions or something.
少なくとも公明正大だ。
I don't see her even. She's not even average right now. If she was average, I don't think people would be this upset. Cyno is average. Cyno's your standard 5-star filler DPS who's good for the players that are interested in him, and for the players that skip, they don't lose anything. Al Hytham would be someone that is like above average, right? He's really good in the teams that are built around his reactions, but if you skip him, you don't lose anything. Wander, I would also put in that category of above average. He's really good in the teams that he's designed for. Dehya doesn't fit in any teams right now. They're like Nahida is a really OP enabler. Nahida is like the epitome of what you want for Dendro enabler. Characters should be good at release. Yeah. We shouldn't have to wait for DLC. Past units from the get-go had something going for them. Even Zhongli pre-buff was fun to play. Like, you could run him quick swap and he was still fun to play. Tell that to EA. Ooh, good one. Remember over last summer we even made Xinyan like really fun to play. Physical DPS. I never actually did physicals only DPS. I did burst bot. Yeah, pre-buff. Yeah, you remember on this stream we were running Zhongli, myself and DJ Miss. Like we would just run around just dropping 40 to 70k meatballs on everything that we ran across. I don't know. That's the one thing I don't agree with you there, Killjoy, because I ran Zhongli like in every Abyss cycle on his release, and I never ran into any issues that you described, even on Discord. Like, I welcome the buffs, but a lot of the issues that you described, like, I never ran into any problems. Yeah, Yoimiya, even for all her problems, because I remember, Shuba, you used to be really upset about Yoimiya, like, her auto attack just missing. But even with her auto attacks missing, Okay, I'll be fair. Zhongli pre-buff was a solid 5 stars for 90% of the player population, and like below average at best for the top 10%, right? Right now, to put it in comparison, Dehya isn't even below average. Dehya is substandard. She's sub 4 stars. Yeah, like, even with Yai, I don't understand the disappointment with Yai. You just drop your stuff and then you switch her off field. If it weren't for Yai doing some kind of like deviation of a national team, I don't think there was like at least 2 Abyss cycles where I needed Yai to 3-star a certain floor. Yeah, if a lot of the hardcore theory crafters are saying that like Xinyan does more damage than Dehya and provides more team sustain than Dehya, something's wrong. Miko is clunky and took too much field time. That was not my experience. Her burst missing was more of skill issue thing than anything, right? Like, you needed to just remember to not burst while your enemy is in the mid movement animation. I do wish that Yai's ult didn't consume all 3 totems. Basically, what what you're saying is nowadays you can run Shimenawa on Yai and just never ult, huh? Oh, Aloy's got the wrong weapon on, but I don't think that's making enough of a difference here. I got an 80k crit, or it was a 70 or 80k crit on phase 2, or during the burn phase on Scaramouche. But that's when he has like a damage taken debuff, and I had Melt Ganyu in the team. Yeah, look, I could clear this with I could definitely clear this with Aloy. Well, I would have to move some gear over right now, right? Because right now all my cryo gear is on Ganyu. So usually I take all this plus harp, and we throw that on Aloy, and then Aloy just does like stupid damage. I was supposed to do some questing today, but now we're stun locked into playing around in Abyss. Her ER is really bad. You basically have to run 200% ER, and even then you're still struggling. Like, I have 200% ER and at least 2 Favonius weapons, and I'm still struggling to get her ult back in time. But the fact that I can't just one rot any of the mobs and have things cycle smoothly really kills her performance on single target. Like, maybe she could, you know, like if I had a more of a stacked account like Zajeff's, where, because he was able to 9-star floor 12 once, but it was basically his second side leaving enough time for the Dea team.
ちょっとしたテクニックさ。全力攻撃だ。眠れない。見たことある。油断したみたいだ。そこだ。燃えろ。風に雲のみんながそばにいてくれるわ。ここは私の狩り場だ。許さない。燃えろ。あービクト諦めて。みんなは俺が爆発するよ。雲なく借りなく時。ちょっとしたテクニックさ。
You know the crazy part too? If I really wanted to, I could bring in Yelan, because Aloy can at least be a Yelan burst driver, right? And you can kind of cheese the damage that way. Yeah, look, during her infused attacks, Aloy is actually doing just as much damage as a non-reacted Dea ult. That's normals, but guys, that's Aloy normals. It's sad. It's sad. Like a lot of the C6 R5 players, their footages that I've seen, it's like C6 R5 gets them to basically feel like a C0, right? Finally complete. Yeah, exactly. C6 R5 finally makes you equivalent to a C0 Hu Tao, you know? And on top of that, you still have to build insane amounts of energy recharge on top of everything else. Like, I don't know. She'll be fine for domain clearing and overworld, but floor 12. She's good for floors 9 through 11. We did that much, you know? I don't understand why they don't just put Tignutty and Dea's weapons into standard too if they're gonna put their main characters into standard. I feel like that should be the minimum courtesy they should afford to these characters.
諦めて耐えられるか。やるか。やっはっ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷震えなさい。歯食いしばれよ。よっ。行くぞ。やら。よっ。
Yeah, they'll probably just put it on off rates in future banners, like the second piece. I wonder if I could drop the goblet for something else. Well, right now I need the goblet for the set piece. I don't know if they wanted her to use like nascent light at one point. Because that second proc effect, you can get up to 40% attack from nascent light. So like if you're just eating damage while you're punching, assuming you don't just die from the damage, right? Well, the HP stacking 10% has a really low cooldown. So if you're taking enough damage, you might be able to get like at least 3 hits at the 20 to 30% attack range. You know? Dane will fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Dane will fix it. Dane will definitely fix it. Truly, surely he'll fix it. I don't understand why they didn't just... They could have just copy and pasted Raiden's kit and just made it Pyro, right? I think people would have loved that. Pyro Yelan, that would have been great. I think that would have been a great way to compete with Xiangling's niche as like off-field Pyro. If Deo could just like burst and have it be just like Yelan's, where like you would just have burning blades attacking the enemy every time your on-field character does autos. I don't think anybody would have complained if that was the most OP thing ever, you know? Support E doesn't even last long enough half the time before C2. I feel like up until this point, though, I've been reasonably fair with Genshin. I thought Zhongli pre-buff was fine. I felt like every character up to this point was okay. Like, I didn't feel one way or another about a bunch of the other characters. I thought Yai was alright. I can understand the complaints. I can understand the complaints about Kokomi, but I was also gonna skip Kokomi, so like, it didn't really affect me. But man, how do you drop, like I said, right? If she was average, I think I would have been okay. But she's not even halfway to average. What if I compare Dea to other standard banners? Well, I'll tell you this right now, Swim. Chi-Chi has helped me get 9 stars on floor 12. Right now, if I run Dea in a team, if I ran Dea in the same team that I ran Chi-Chi in to get the 9 stars, Dea would bleed out from the Warp Wolves, from the Void Wolves. Like, yeah, Chi-Chi doesn't bring that much damage, but at least Chi-Chi does her job. You know? At least Chi-Chi does her job and provides enough, like, on the spot. I can just burst on her and get AoE damage. I can tap E and... Yeah. If you compare to Mona, Mona does so much, even regardless of her, you know, post 2.0 damage fall off, right? Mona just does so much in terms of utility, but it can also provide some kind of like short limited off support sub DPS. I think Diluc would be the main standard that you would compare Dea to, right? But Diluc has an actual regular kit. I don't even have Diluc on this account, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Jean's kind of support, right? So Jean can fit in a lot of teams. Keqing is actually really good right now because Dendro exists, so you could Hyper Bloom with Keqing. Can't really Burgeon with Dea. Who else is on standard that we forgot about? Tignutty, right? Tignutty was really good, or I would say Tignutty is in that category of like right between average and above average. He's like he's right there, like in that right between average and above average. Yeah, Cenarius, Keqing Aggravate is also really good. Yeah, get C6 Dea just so that she can barely be close to a C1 Diluc. You know, I feel like I am forgetting somebody. Keqing, Mona, Chi-Chi, Jean, and Diluc. So these are our baselines, right? Well, Jean's Animo. You could fit her in a lot of teams. Keqing's really good with Dendro for both, you know, Aggravate and Hyper Bloom. Mona, you can always do like a classic Freeze team, right? Freeze team. Funny enough, right? When Zajeff was doing his testing, one of the best results that he got was Bennett Kazuha Mona. But yeah, even Eula right now brings much more. Like, yeah, you kind of have to build the team to support her to make her playable. But even Eula, like, it's satisfying as hell when you get that 200k burst detonate. Until it doesn't crit. But even when it doesn't crit, like, even when it doesn't crit, at least you're still getting 80k out of it, you know? Engrajam, yeah. So last night I stayed up to do some accounting, and I ended up just going down the YouTube rabbit hole, just watching Kiko Lorero videos. Because I watched Megadeth at the beginning of this week, and it was awesome. Kiko and Marty on stage together doing the harmonies on Countdown to Extinction is just, oh, just amazing. Yeah, and even Mika, people are complaining that Mika's lackluster, right? Does Jean's attack speed stack with Yunjin's attack speed? But I guess that attack speed buff doesn't affect Dea's like base damage like swings in burst, right? I really wish that Klee's burst, like you could switch her off field and it would still keep going. Alright, let me put the gear back on Ganyu. I think now that we have better energy recharge, I want to try this again. Dude, I feel like every time I have Sumeru selected, there's always one quest that I get for dailies that's like dialogue. I can't just get like 4 fighting quests. Yeah, drops, Era. Yeah, you know, what if you just played Eula as a Hydro driver? You just never bursted. Do like a Shatter build. You know, what if Shatter was actually viable? Man. Here we go. Here we go. We'll play. We'll do a little. We'll do a little Eula.
計画は立てたの？
We'll do a little Eula.
私の降臨をたたえなさい。
Oh, what if I troll by infusing everybody with Hydro?
危ないことにでも遭いましたか？
This will be so bad because right now my Eula is double physical damage. What are the artifacts? To be honest, to be fair though, I need a crit hat. Anybody got a crit hat? Well, I guess we're 1 to 4 for now. I basically would always have to run her with Rosaria for the cryo resonance and the... Here, we'll do that. Oh, we have another enemy here. Is this a fighting one? I think this is a fighting one, right? Oh, it's a travel one. Okay, now the troll. Infusion Eula.
走行のオン早くジャッジメント
お嬢様の王様
どいて
耐えられるか。
また新しい仕事ターゲットは絞れたの
So what if we just ran this?
拙者を連れて行
Oh, I don't have a heals. Fuck.
一緒に頑張ろ
Dude, I haven't played Barbara in forever.
雲 動くべきだ。股間を
剣に誓う
眠るな。
兵糧のようにうなれ目には目をよっ
Wow.
砕け散れ
Sag. Oh, but don't these Ruin Graders have physical resistance?
パーディクト歌よ錦となれそれはいよっ目には目をよっ
They do. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. But you know what? The sad part is, this is probably still doing better than the Dea team.
我サリウルは憲兵王は立つ砕け散れそれよっそれよっそれ
眠るな。
いざよっ歌よ錦は許さない
I should actually run this team on side 2.
よっはい目には目を
Or bring Yelan to help carry.
剣に誓うパーディクト兵糧のようにうなれ砕け散れはっはいはっ
眠るな。
ジャッジメントよっそこいざ勝負
股間奥義。この剣はわかるか。諦めて。
決闘せよ風よ私はっはい砕け散れ やっ憲兵王は立つジャッジメントふっパーフェクトさい粉々よ
All right, well, let me not run Eula on a floor that Yeah, you need 300% crit. Running low crit Eula, that's a very Honkai third mentality, isn't it? Oh, just skip crit, just roll for, just re-roll. But in Honkai, like at most, you're only rolling for 3 crits.
これが運命ですはあ食いしばれよてやはっそれみんながそばにくらえやっふっふっせいやるかそれそこだへっみんなは俺が風雲運命には逆らいませんここであんたを潰す燃えろやっかせよ全力攻撃だくらえ運命よここにいでよさあ食いしばれよはっそこだみんながそばにいてくれるわ手加減なしだぜふんくらえ全力攻これが運命ですここであんたを潰すはっ行くぞてやみんながそばにいてくれるわ
Wait, aren't I supposed to have 2? Hold on, what's going on here? Aren't I supposed to have 2 stacks of attack? Is my noblesses not activating? It should show 2 stacks of the attack buff, right? One from Bennett's circle and then one from noblesse. Or does it only show the noblesse? I guess in this team I could run Tenacity on Mona rather than whatever the heck this is. I just have to remember to drop the E before I Q, right? I think it used to show them separately? Who's my favorite Honkai DPS? Flame Sakitama or VK. They're all old meta though. It doesn't matter anymore. Well, they're making some kind of headway. Progress, I guess. Okay, tenacity on Mona. We almost won Rot. Okay, we're getting somewhere, kind of. Whoa, 38k, okay. Ah, whoops, I forgot to tab E. I always forget to tap E. So, Baya's not getting the Omen. This is so much work. Ideal situation would be that you kill the first guy in half of Daya's burst, and that should let you start working on the second guy with the rest of Daya's burst, right? That's in an ideal world. If Daya's burst just did 4 times the damage that it did. This is for me not running a gather in this side, but it's whatever.
風の神ジャッジメントそれ
天道万象剣女盤石
姿を見せもう飽きちゃったわめきなさい双方のせいよっ
お嬢様の仰せのままに
Bochi the Peak. Hey Gorkag, long time no see. She's still worth it on Copium equipment. I've been playing Copium HTR on... Were you here 3 days ago? Did you type in chat? I might have forgotten. Listen, Gorkag. Everything that happened before I pulled for Dea is a blur. But yeah, HTR even with even if you're using Turgenev is still fine. Margrave still works kind of for a non-trio team. Turgenev is quite good. You can use Cezanne B with Caravaggio TM. For weapons, if you have Crusher Bunny, that's a great stat stick because Crusher Bunny has team buffs. 12 stars with Dea? No. Let's see if we can even get to 7 stars, okay? Or 6 stars. Yeah, it's pretty bad, Gorkag. It's pretty bad. What? Her E didn't give me enough particles to get burst? What is this nonsense? We have to kill the Electro Beast first. She's a tank! Are you telling me I actually need to run Zhongli Lord God Geo of Liyue in the same party so that she doesn't die from tanking? I was in the Pyro Aura too.
くごとさあ食いしばれよ。天理チョーク。
断罪の名に
砕け散れ。やっはっへい。
はっ隙あり。
風よ、私に応えるのだ。いい。こな
夜の権限。
よっ。
天道ここにあり。
剣に誓う。
難攻不落。
黒き翼よ、注意。
憲兵王は立つ。ジャッジメント。へい。
天道万象。
夜の権限。
風よ、わ目には目を。よっ。そこ。
何。剣女盤石。
姿を見せよ。
砕け散れ。
天道ここにあり。はっお嬢様の仰せのままに。
風の神よ、
またか。
走行の恩。目には目を。ふっ。それ。
難攻不落。
断罪の名によ。
それ。へい。はっ。
天理チョーク。やっ岩山八九。夜の源源。
いざ勝負。風よ、砕け散れ。
I'm using full noblesse zones only right now.
剣女盤石。
姿を見せよ、オズ。
Crap! I need an electro for this floor! It's game over, guys. I fucked up.
風の行く先を。
行くぞ。はっはっ。よっ。
Alright. Wait, what if we ran on side 2 Would it work? What's the setup on Dea? 4-piece emblem, 1 energy recharge sands offset piece. I'm not gonna lie. In Honkai, a lot of S ranks definitely feel not good to play without their signature weapons, but there are ways around it. Like, I freaking played Eden without her pistols for like 3 patches. Like, if you're not competing Nirvana, it's still more than enough. But if you want the quality of life, you gotta pay, right? You pay for the quality of life. Here, I don't even think the quality of life is there with the weapon, right? Because the kit is just fundamentally broken. Getting the weapon here is more costly, and it doesn't actually fix anything. Super serious sequence of punches! Okay, kinda. Get over here. Okay, they didn't even get to take field for that one. Damn, I was just like 5 particles short. That was better than Eula. I completely forgot how to play this.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
おとなしくしな抹茶のリン。
Not like this, not today! Not today! Oh.
痛がっちゃいない。この件はわかるか。
痛くしちゃうかも。あ、せ。
歌よ錦とな。
はびこりなさい。だ。
邪魔をするな。
痛くしちゃうかも。
燃えろ。風を知れ。そこだ。
水中言語。
手加減なしだぜ。
全力攻撃。もみちが散らまく惜しみ。
運命には逆らいません。
Oops.
運命。
ここであんたを潰す。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷。風の赴くままに。
運命よ、ここにいてよ。
雲が仮。
さあ振り絞れよ。
水中言語。
全力攻撃。もみちが散らまく惜しみ。
運命には逆らいません。
ここであんたを潰す。
運命よ、水面。
マイ雲が仮な。みんなは俺が。
これが運命です。
耐えられるか。
We kind of got unlucky on the green guy spawn, though.
やるか。
This was so close. Like, Dea on side 2 completely relies on having an overstacked side 1 that can just leave enough time for side 2.
覚えたわよ。知識はあなたにも。めまいが。ひゃせ。はひゃほらせひゃ
雨描きがたし捕まえた。せい。この件はわかるかい。歌ように。
終わりで撤収。
かかれ。
はびこりなさい。せ
渚のリン。おっ。おとなしくしな。痛がっちゃいない。かかれ。役払い。
No, I never knew about that trick.
よし。
No, it did nothing. The dude just walked right out. And then the blue just ran away. Even without plunging, I could see they weren't gathering.
運命には逆らいません。
But it looks like they still clumped up. So this will be kind of okay.
潰す。そろそろ本気を出すか。やるかケア。全力攻撃だ。もみちが散らまく惜しみ。
運命にも逆らいません。
ああ振り絞れよ。手加減なしだぜ。
運命よ、水面に映るので。
Sheesh, Bennett. Sheesh.
「私のお家にいらっしゃい」。
どの目が出てたの？この件はわかるかい？痛がっちゃいやかかれ。歌よにやっ
終わりで痛くしちゃうかも。
嫌いパチよ。
しっかり立ってな。
Albedo was good at the time of his release. Because back then, his Q was just straight up raw damage. Did it scale well? No.
離れてください。
やるか。みんながそばにいる。雲が借りなくて
運命よ、ここにいてよ。
耐えられるかな。
Oh my god, just die!
久々の獲物だ。破壊をしている。みんなは俺が守れ。もみち散らまく。
これが運命です。
行くぞ。逃げられると思うな。やっせ風を知れ。みんながそばにいて。風の雲の湯。燃えろ。傭兵の宿命か。
Okay, okay. We got this.
警戒に。
中元が運命には逆らいません。
It's okay, she died fulfilling her role, right? She died doing her job. She protected everybody else. Right? Right? She did her job, right? His Q was never good. That was not what I remember on his release. Maybe at the top 2% his Q was never good, but for everybody else his Q was quite alright.
知識をあなたにも覚えて。
捕まえた。
はびこりなさい。
欲張れ。痛がっちゃいない。歌よに。
Because I remember during that Whopper Flower or Regisvine event, everybody was just bringing their Geo Travelers and Albedos and just doing giga damage to that stupid Regisvine.
捕まえた。やっ。しっかり立ってな。
そばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まない。風の行く先を燃えろ。風の雲。
水中玄関運命よここにいでよ。
ああ食いしばれよ。
これが運命です。
借りなく時風の
やるか。あなたの訪れは人格が示していた
全力攻撃。
永遠のオアシスのために。
水中玄関運命よここに。
耐えられるぞ。
Well, she doesn't need. She can't get canceled if she's not the one jumping, right?
運命よ水面に映るのです。
みんなは俺が守る。風を知れ。風の雲の
これが運命です。運命よ
手加減なしだぜ。ここであんたを潰す。
燃えろ。全力攻撃だ。くらえ。ファイヤー。
運命には逆らえません。
さあ食いしばれよ。
Woo! Okay, so Dea side 2. Dea side 2. So as long as you just run a Hyper Bloom on the other side to give Dea the maximum time available, you can do it. So wait. Did we 3-star the first chamber? I don't think we did, right? I think chamber 1 was still 2 stars. I probably could have, Kanta, you're right. But I stopped because I wanted to have Dea there. I just don't remember if I chamber 1, if I 3-starred with this. But it's basically like, side, like, the team takes so long to kill anything, I have to be really fast on side 1, right? Tenacity Mona, Kanta. I have to play Tenacity Mona. Tenacity Mona and Noblesse on Bennett to stack all the... Yeah, like, the only thing that I could make it better is if I brought Thrilling Tales. But I can't, because I need to run Favonius on Mona to make sure that the rotation works.